Oh yeah, we should do that crash out tier segment. That's good. We've finished that up. Yeah, it sounds like a good time. Let's do that. Fuck, I don't know where we were on that though. Can I even find that tab? Yeah, we'll do it. Actually, dog, can you send it to me again? Oh. Oh. Cool. But I don't see it in general. Oh, here we go. I see it. All right. Oh, cool. It stays ranked for me. Thank you. All right. So it's Peru. Open the door. Post TwitchCon, which we don't need to do. That's terrible. Dog gates. Let's do dog gates.
It was chasing. Jay is his caller.
You're on speaker. What's up?
So are you. Okay, so when you get here, let me know. Don't open the gate because Ryder keeps jumping the fence, so he could be in the front.
What the hell?
Because there's I have them outside right now. Just let me know. Don't open it automatically.
Okay.
Right.
Dude, like, okay, hey, listen to me real fast.
Uh-huh.
Why the fuck did we spend all that money on fucking invisible fins? We're not gonna fucking use invisible fins. Exactly. The fuck are we doing, man?
Sure, I can put the collar...
No. Start using the solutions. Please, like, god damn it, dude. I cannot fix...
When
I fix things, you go out of my way to not have them fixed.
Was I supposed to mute, or...?
I don't give a fuck. Like, you're being fucking uncaring of your own fucking animals. That the whole reason we decided to fucking do that was because we deemed that the fucking trade-off of inconvenience and slight discomfort was worth it for the safety. I don't know when we unilaterally, i.e. you, decided that was not true anymore.
Because I've intended that for when I'm playing with them in the front yard, or we have like...
It should be on all the time. Why would you jump?
Because it's already causing Nox skin problems, though, to have it on. That's why I took it off when I...
Okay, so the rest of them then?
I can put it on Ryder, sure.
It's craziness for you to just, like, you're not making any fucking sense. You're telling one dog has an allergy, so all of them have it off. What the fuck are we doing here?
It wasn't an allergy, it was
Please
chasing.
get the shit together. No. It is getting very frustrating that I can go and solve our problems one by one, and then when something like the Nox skin thing happens, you don't tell me, and you take it off all the dogs? What the fuck are we doing? Exactly, it makes no sense. Like, you don't care. Like, look, you're careless. And
well, me calling you is the opposite of careless.
Someone who fucking tells me, what'd you say?
Me calling you is the opposite of careless.
No, it's absolutely careless because you should not, at this point in time, he should already be trained to not want to do that. Okay? Like, I'm very sick and tired of the fact that you canceling me this last time for dog shit.
Just because he may not go out the fence doesn't mean that you won't see him. I just don't want you to not expect him and then run him over or something.
That will never happen, especially since all my fucking vehicles have such crazy, detection on any object nearby.
Okay, the kick car is very big and tall.
Either way, let's be honest, your biggest concern is him running out the gate, and that should no longer be a concern after all the fucking money and all the fucking time we've spent to fucking safeguard.
It's not the biggest concern.
You should not be unilaterally making decisions about shit like that, and then not telling me if you want me to fucking be a part of the fucking solution.
I just said call before so I can check.
And you just do things. And then you expect me to somehow be on the same wavelength when my understanding is entirely different, because when we set these things into motion, it sounded like they were good solutions. I never got feedback that they weren't good solutions. They're not bad solutions for anyone except maybe Nox, which I bet that could be resolved, right?
All I said was call me before you can just call me.
No, hey, newsflash, I know what you said. What I'm saying is superseding that because it shouldn't be an issue. You're making no sense. Call you before I come in is a reflection of fear he might run out. Me being aware he's in the yard is understanding that he won't run out because he has a collar on. It's not the same thing. You're trying to make it the same thing. Nice try.
It's good to call me in general, because even if he has a collar on, you might not see him since you're in the really tall car.
That would be called me knowing that he's outside.
Sure, I'm letting you know.
Listen, what you're saying is nonsensical, because if he can jump, then you may not even know if he's outside. Right? I just need to know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He could, he's not right now, but he could jump.
Right, but that would just be me needing to be aware of that, period.
Sure.
It doesn't mean this whole call you.
Just say, honey, let's put the invisible collar on. I'm like, okay, that's a good idea. You don't have to get upset.
Newsflash. The reason I'm upset.
No, I mean when AC7 does his thing, I can see the energy. I can channel that type of thing too. It's just, I don't know. Like, I haven't been historically rewarded for doing so. Right? He gets views and stuff because he's on the streaming side of it. I've only been on the streaming side of it for a fairly short amount of time, and so I have not yet quite ingrained in me the pathway of like, oh, you get dopamine from doing some crazy shit, right?
Even tell me it took them all off.
Well,
Like, it's like so crazy. No, exactly. You see, you need to communicate. No.
Can you? I have.
You're right.
My
It
God.
would be that simple. It would be that simple if you communicated with me.
I have told you several times that the invisible fence guy, every time they come, they say, do not leave the collars on all day, like for a full 24 hours. They need to be taken off.
We already got independent confirmation that
No, you said that from the cop, and it's not true because I tried it, and Knox's fur on his neck fell off from it. So no,
And the rest?
he didn't. They weren't out with it like he was, because he was running in the rain. I already took theirs off when they came in their crate.
Well, then maybe. Okay, so that's an obvious one. It means that you could probably keep it on the rest of them. Knox can't, because he probably, when it's raining, because he likes to run and gets into that trance state, he probably just keeps getting zapped. Because when it's raining, the rain and the thunder are
No,
more
it's
concerned
waterproof.
with
The problem is it's chafing on his neck when his fur is wet, and they all get in the pool wet. So I defaulted, wanted to put the collar on them when they are in the pool yard. When they're playing in the front yard, yes, it makes sense to have their collars on them. But I haven't done that today, but it is a good idea. You're right. If Ryder keeps jumping into the front yard and not going back into the pool yard, I should put the invisible collar on him. Good suggestion. We don't have to get angry, though.
No, the angry part is that, like, you told me it bothered Knox. You didn't tell me you took it off all the dogs.
I've told you I keep telling you, I am not keeping it on when they are in the crate or when they are in the pool yard because it's not necessary.
I'm telling you right now that the last conversation we had about this was with the other person who told us that it was fine.
Fine on his dogs does not mean fine on every dog. And after I experienced it, I actually did tell you. You just don't remember.
You didn't. You did not. You did not tell me you took it off all the dogs. You did not. That is literally new information.
I have told you that. Yes, I say I do not keep it on. I have been advised by multiple people in my own experience.
You did not. When did you tell me that?
Oh my God.
When did you tell me
Several weeks ago.
And what was the context? Because there's no context for you
I'm telling you, I'm not putting it on them. I'm telling you because Knox, I did it with.
Offer me that information randomly. I'm not putting it on them. That means
I literally told you this because I said I tried it with Knox and he got a hive on his neck and his fur fell off because he had it on while his fur was wet, and they all get wet. So I'm not going to put it on them by default when they're in the front yard. I will, intentionally.
Dumb.
That's how it is.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Like literally, you should try it on the rest. Because like I said, okay, in the moments when it matters, right? Because your dogs, for whatever reason, probably bad training, run the fuck out of the fucking property the moment.
They haven't been doing that with the collar.
Okay, stop with the fucking.
Because I tested Ryder without it.
When it happens, you go fucking hysterical, all fucking shit flies out.
Yeah, most people do when their dog gets out.
Nah, you have some shit going on, man.
Okay.
Like you got some fucking PTSD thing that's resurging during those moments. Because it ain't normal to fucking run around cussing at every fucking other human being.
It was a whole thing. I mean, like, I get being worried that your dog escaped. But, like, hysterically cussing at people and not telling them that it's your dogs that have gotten out is, like, no one knows. Like, it looks like you're having a fucking aneurysm. Like, no one knows what the fuck is happening. You know? Like, use words, right? Like, you can be distressed, but, like, bro, like, this is a thing where it's like the sooner you start taking action, the sooner you can resolve it. So maybe like you got to start, saying the words immediately. I mean, no, what was insane was watching her go hysterical every time the dogs got out, and then creating a solution for them not getting out, and then her saying that one of them has a skin condition. It's like, all right, sure. What about the other fucking 7? Like what?
Don't. I didn't. I don't
Just
cuss.
the cops, sure.
I didn't.
I guarantee you did.
Oh my god, I did not.
Dude, I'm on 6 calls.
It was on stream. I did not cuss at everybody.
No, okay, that was the second time. The first time, you don't want to talk about it? Like, because you absolutely
Saying
did.
fuck when they run out is not cussing at everybody.
You're right, you're sitting in the car, fucking say, don't fucking run them
No, I did not cuss at him. You weren't even in the car.
Yeah, you did.
I did not cuss at him. You weren't even there.
You were hysterical. You in a state of mind.
Yeah, I was hysterical, but I wasn't cussing at him.
It was very clear. I'm not even gonna fucking. I know you were, but like, regardless, you saying that I wasn't there doesn't change the fact that I know what happened.
If there's another person in the car and she's not the one who told me, I feel like logically you can figure out how I got the information.
So he told you that I cussed at him.
I need you to understand that the worst thing that can happen, both in terms of your emotionality and the dog's well-being, the worst thing that can happen, okay, you ready? Is that they get out. I'm just gonna go and say why. Because when they get out, suddenly all your bullshit fucking posturing about the security and safety and blah, 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 which you've just spent like $500,000 on, all of that shit goes out the window and you open the gate wide and you run around like a fucking idiot. Okay? It's like fucking, you're opening the gate to Troy because fucking, Prince Paris got the fuck out.
Yeah, I gotta open the gate to go look for my dog.
No, buddy. I need this to be very fucking clear. The dog getting out sucks, and we should go find them. But we do not fucking open the gate going forward.
How do you get out without opening the gate?
Oh no, like briefly, sure. I mean, you should not keep it open, and you should not be standing in front of the open gate.
Well, I was because I'm glad I was because the dogs came back home.
The only thing that might be permissible is if you're in a vehicle and you gotta open the gate to get out to fucking go look for them. That's fine. Do not fucking go out on foot.
How are they gonna get back in the house if you don't open the gate?
Well, did you hear what I said?
She's acting like you have to leave it wide open or closed, and that there's not like a fact that you can stop it at opening a jar, But also what I'm saying is that like, yeah, we were out looking for the dogs for 2 hours, and the entire 2 hours she had the gate open and was standing in front of it. That's retarded. That's just retarded. Like if you're gonna do that every so often, then just don't worry about the fucking gate and the fence and the whole thing, man. That's retarded.
If you want to get in a vehicle and go search for them, that's probably the closest thing to being like safe that there is.
Yeah, I would have, but there wasn't any more room in the vehicle. You went with the cops, so I stayed home in case they came home, and then they did, and I'm glad because they came up to me when I was sitting at the gate.
You have other vehicles. There's a lot of cars on the line.
Okay, if we all leave, who's gonna be here to see when the dogs come home?
Again, the gate stays closed. Period. It's stupid to do what. Yeah, exactly. You tell me that security all left to go look for your dog, including me, and you're gonna sit there with the gate open, you dumb fuck. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Keep the gate closed. That's what I mean. You gotta understand, okay? If you are afraid for security reasons, that fear needs to stay at all times. Not just when it's convenient to posture against me. That means when your dog gets lost, security is still a fucking issue. And here's the thing, okay? That's why I keep saying it. The best way to do this is to be preventative, which means getting them trained so that the shock collar is on enough that they don't even try that.
We did this already. Thanks. We already did that solution. All you have to do is remind me because I don't use it by default. It's a new solution. I'm not used to it. I forgot about it. Thank you for the reminder. You could have just left it the advice.
Great dog fucking animal person you are. Oh, I forgot about it. Dude.
Yeah, I forgot about the invisible collars, which I'm not used to.
Oh,
correct.
shit.
They are new.
I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? You did not tell me you took him off all the dogs. I was roughly aware that Knox didn't have it on it sometimes. Okay? And I knew the reason why. You did not say you took it off all the dogs. That is a lie. I urge you to communicate way better, because if you're going to be forgetful like you are, apparently, even about the well-being and safety of your fucking dogs...
Okay, me calling you is communicating. Me calling you is communicating.
No. I don't think you understand, okay? That's like me saying, you know, if you want to play by stupid technicalities, then don't fucking tell me to tell you when I open the gate. And, you know, if I do tell you, I'll tell you after I've opened it, because I'm still communicating. Stop.
What? I'm letting you know something beforehand.
Clearly, I'm asking for you to communicate every moment that you take it off of each dog. And also, if you haven't put it on or have put it on. Because otherwise, I ain't gonna fucking know. I just don't have a way of knowing when you do things unilaterally and don't say anything, because you did not say anything.
I just did say something. I called you.
She's trying to say that I should tell her, like, give her a reminder before she takes them out to put the collars on. And my thing is that I can't know when you're about to take them out if you don't tell me you're about to take them out. What am I supposed to do? Just periodically, like, call you and say, by the way, if you do this thing. No, it's like it's a you know, it's a reminder you want me to give you at a specific time, but you want me to tell it to you proactively when it happens, but, you know, you're the one who would know. It doesn't make any sense.
Say something.
Today, after I pointed out, why the fuck would he still do that? But I'm saying that when you initially took it off them.
That's the thing you're not understanding. It's not about the dogs being out and it's me. Here's the problem, ready? What you need to do is you need to have those invisible collars on to train the dogs not to run outside of the gate when it opens, right? The reasoning for this is because it's way harder for someone who is inside handling the dogs to tell every potential party that might open the gate at that given time, right? There might be the yard guy, there might be, you know, the pet guy, there might be the, you know, person who does the pool. There's like on and on and on, all these service providers, right? So what are you going to do? Just every day tell every fucking person who might come in that the dogs are out in the yard? No. Right? You would need to find a system so they don't bolt out. And then you would just tell the most likely people who are going to be, you know, opening the gate. That's it. That's a two-part solution. It's really dumb to not do the training part, because now anyone opening the gate means the dogs bolt out.
That's what I need to know. Just like you need me to tell you before.
I did tell you. I told you about Knox's
And like,
thing.
this sounds like it's overreacting, except for the fact that it happened 3 times this month, and all 3 times she went extremely hysterical.
I made it clear to you, and then I'm
like, it happened a lot. To me, it's like, dude, why are we being retarded?
You didn't. I know you didn't. Because I
really not.
Knox didn't have it.
I've already told you that I'm not keeping it on them. I told you several times.
You did not.
Okay.
You did not. You really did not. That was no one's understanding.
Everyone else understood it.
Everyone else who?
I streamed the sessions, the training sessions with Invisible Fence, where they advise you every time, do not leave it on. But I also, like, told you about Knox's thing.
I wasn't there for that, so I didn't hear
I know,
that.
but I told you after that.
Now I know you're lying. I can tell.
No, because we had you and I had the conversation with the cop too about it, and that's not true.
You didn't talk to me about it.
I was talking to you too. I said they advised me not to do that.
And he told you it looks fine.
For his dogs, not all dogs are the same. He has short-haired dogs. Their skin does not have loose skin around the neck like long-haired dogs do.
Listen, buddy, that's the instance I'm talking about. So for that instance, you told me you took it off Knox. You didn't say to me or the cop, you took it off all of them. That's the part that I didn't know. He didn't know. No one knew. Because that doesn't make any sense. Knox has an irritation. All of them don't have it now.
I told you I'm only going to use it when they're in the front yard. But I can put it on Ryder because he jumps. That's a good idea.
You said that about Knox.
Oh my god.
You told us that about Knox, not the rest.
I have told you. Calm down, please.
You have not. I'm telling you, you have not. I would remember because I like to know these things because I think it's a good solution. And I would have registered a complaint about why we don't do it regularly enough. I did not know. You did not tell me.
Okay.
You literally did not.
All
and what
right.
I'm asking for you is the same thing you ask of me, which is to communicate, which I do, but you fucking don't.
I'm literally communicating with you
my
now.
way. What?
I'm literally communicating with you. I just called you to say, let me know.
I'm not saying right now after I asked you to communicate. I'm saying, ready, that you need to do so proactively.
This is proactive.
Can I finish the sentence?
Sure.
I need you to do so proactively anytime anything such as that changes. Because I was under the impression that they were all building some level of, avoidance around running out the front gate. It seems like that is absolutely 0% true, which
No,
means
it is true.
No, let me finish.
It's still dangerous,
Which
though.
means that So why would they bolt out?
I don't mean just bolt out. You may just not see
that,
them.
though. I'm asking why they would bolt out.
I haven't seen them do it since Invisible Trading, and so they probably wouldn't. But I'm still concerned because your car is so big, you might not see him.
Again, this car has so much fucking blind side, blah, 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 detection.
Okay, I don't know. I don't drive that car, really. I don't pay attention when I'm a passenger in it either. So I don't know that. I'm just letting
All
you
of
know.
our cars, except the fucking 1960s one, don't do.
Okay, I just don't know.
Listen, I need to know that it's mostly not on, because that's not smart. Like, if nothing else, it should just be on, like, 24/7 for a period of time. The whole point is, once you get over the hump of them learning that it is not, something they want to do to bolt out, then you can take them off. And
I've already done that.
Still.
I've done that. We're past that point. We get that idea already.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Okay? Like, all of them should be, like, visibly not wanting to bolt out. Because, like, if what you're saying is true, then, like, they had the fucking collars on for less than a month straight. Which I don't know if that's going to fucking be enough to fucking make it learn for them. I don't think you know either, and I think it's stupid to not know. And to not say anything. And then to not fucking get it to that point. It's an investment, okay, of time and I guess their discomfort. All right? But I'm telling you right now that when any rational person looks at the downside of them escaping, not only is it life-threatening, right? Like it's just also, like, fucking mentally taxing for you, but worse than all of that is the fact that it creates the fucking security breach, especially since you stream so much that it's likely to be known. It creates a security breach, which is not why we spent $500,000+ to patch after the break-in. Like, it endangers everyone there. It endangers the other dogs. It endangers the dogs that run away. And then for you to sit there and say, oh, well, y'all took some of the vehicles. Fine, you can stay back, but don't fucking do it with the gate open. And when you go, oh, but how am I going to let them back in? Well, if they didn't get out because we fucking followed protocol, then it wouldn't be that issue. But now that they're out, you're already in a world that's imperfect because your dogs have escaped. In a perfect world, that wouldn't happen. You can't now look to try and bridge those two and say, well, the gate has to be open. No, it doesn't. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is like battlefield triage, all right?
Yes, when my dogs are out running, though, I would rather sit at the gate because there was security here at the time. There was 2 security.
Again, I'm going to tell you, yeah, and both of them were out. So fuck off of that. Nice try.
But it's unlikely, though, that somebody is going to be able to come to the house
Stop!
right
Stop.
then.
Explain. No, you're wrong. Let me explain something to you, okay? Let's go by base case. Base case, it's already unlikely someone's going to break in. Duh. Most days they don't. Okay? So you're talking about one time in the 8 years you stream. Let's just call each day a unique probability. 8 times 365. That is the one, like, that's the, denominator, right? The numerator's 1. So it's 1 out of, like, fucking approaching 2,500. That's your chance. It's already unlikely. I'm going to tell you right now, I guarantee you there's a surge in likelihood when stream knows your dog is missing and you're frantic and you can't find it.
I wasn't even streaming. I left the stream phone in the garage. I went and sat by the gate without the stream.
I didn't say stream was there. I said stream was aware they were missing.
Okay, but they weren't aware that the gate was open.
Let me finish. Here's why. Because they could assume one of 3 things. One is that you're out searching and you're vulnerable on foot. One is that you're out searching in a vehicle and therefore they're going to try and see if the gate is open or when it's open, rush in. 3 is that the gate is open because you're waiting for them to come back or signaling them.
Okay, well, despite what you say, and it was a bad idea, we can say it was a bad idea for safety, sure. But I'm glad I did it because they did come home through the gate as I was sitting there.
That's like me saying, it was a bad situation, but, like, I'm glad it all happened because the break-in meant that I got to shoot a guy and then fucking upgrade our security. Like, okay, that's fine that it worked out. That's great, obviously, but that's in the rearview mirror. What I'm talking about is the practice going forward. If they do get out, the gate stays closed. That is stupid.
Okay, sure.
That is not smart.
Sure.
Like you have to understand that the slight probability of, which I don't believe is really that defining, the slight probability of the gate not remaining open and them otherwise would have come home, not coming home, okay, that probability is fucking null and void.
Okay.
Once they get out, the security matters as it always does. you got to find another way to get them, or have other people search, or whatever.
Okay.
It ain't your fucking thing anymore.
All right.
And the way to prevent that, once again, is to have the fucking collar on a month, 2 months straight. Oh no, they lost hair around their neck. It's fine. The collars will come off. They will know not to run out. Everything will be good. It's just what needs to happen. Stop sitting there fucking false optimizing. I'm not saying false optimizing like you're doing it on purpose. I'm saying false optimizing like if you step back and look, it's fucking stupid, the choices that you're making. Like, for you to be like, well, I don't like their neck to be irritated. It's like, bro, it is way more demonstrable that their big risk is them running out of the goddamn complex. And I can go down the list, but I don't really want to, of why that is.
Okay.
Like, don't fucking operate that way. Like, you have to understand, okay? Just because shit is hitting the fan doesn't mean we invite or pour more shit onto the fan, right? Because it's done. You have this habit of being like, oh no, the bad shit is happening. Well, let's just fucking welcome all the bad shit. It ain't binary. It ain't good or bad. There are degrees of bad, and bad can get worse.
Okay.
So the precautions that we observe.
I would like
good,
a bigger ranch
stay
now.
when things are bad. That is the most obvious thing I can ever fucking tell you.
All right.
That's like saying, oh no, you know, like my phone fell on the ground, so I guess I'm gonna unclip my seatbelt and drive faster. Because something bad's already happened. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Are you gonna...
Like, no. Like, stay driving the same pace and below the speed limit and keep the seatbelt
Oh, I
on.
thought he was narrating. Okay. My bad.
Like, I'm telling you that, like, just because one negative thing has happened doesn't mean you fucking do things that preclude precaution.
All right.
Like, does that fucking make sense?
I think so.
It's just silly to be so fake scared of maybe someone knows a gate code or some shit like that. Therefore, you have to fucking change the locks on me, which we both know is an excuse.
Okay.
But then be perfectly okay with the gate open and everyone in the fucking world who's tuned in even one iota, knowing that you're frantic and probably out and searching. Like, bro, I'm telling you right now, one is a way bigger security concern than the other. And the fact that you only observe the ones that benefit you, it doesn't speak well.
I mean, it's normal for a lot of women out there when if their pet's missing, the emotional attachment makes them not really care so much for their own safety. That's like a common thing that
As
happens.
opposed to their partner being locked out of the house. Correct, you're right.
You were out in the car with the cop looking for the dogs too. I don't know what you mean.
House? What are you fucking talking about? Locked out of the...
What?
Yeah,
I'm
I was.
talking about the
I'm
day
sorry,
the
fucking-
dogs are missing. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I don't even know now. Yeah, you confused
No,
me.
I'm saying, I was comparing it to when you changed the locks allegedly out of fear. Which is bullshit. It was out of partly annoyance and spite, not just fear. But you try to pretend like it was a security thing.
I mean, I did feel unsafe when no one else was here.
I know, but I'm saying that the degree
It
of
was
unsafety
closer
you put
to the
yourself
robbery
and everyone
event.
else in, I'm saying the degree of unsafety that you put yourself and everyone else in is so much greater than the stuff that, like, is fucking just spiteful.
What do you mean
and you're
everyone
using.
else? No one else was here. It was just me.
Bro, you do that one time, they're gonna expect you to do it every fucking time. And also, in addition,
What do you mean
we're all...
they?
No, let me finish. We're all put at
Who's-
unsafety. Because
who-
like I already said to you, if they think you're out searching, which they did, then they're gonna be looking for you, but they might find us. You see what I'm saying? It ain't good
Y'all
for
are in a car.
part of the time, but we're also fucking running around. Exactly, it's stupid. It's not smart. It's really not smart.
But that won't change anything whether the gate's open or closed because y'all aren't at the house.
No, but that's why I'm saying that the overarching best case, I'm saying best case is we leave the collars on, they're trained to not do that. That would eliminate all of the risk of that night. The second best case, which is if they've already gotten out because we haven't observed that, is we keep the gate closed. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's 1 and 2. Okay, and I'm saying 1, the act of not having them trained on the collar, even though it's been suggested multiple times for multiple months, is that it puts everyone at risk. That's what I'm saying. It's 2 different things, but they both contribute to the same risk profile.
Okay. All right, I'll go put the invisible collar on him. Will you still call me though? When you?
I will, and I'm very close anyways, but also, listen, if you're taking it off any singular dog, tell me it's coming off that dog. Okay? Because that is a huge determinant on how risky it is if I see them randomly in the yard or whatever. Like, I need to know that. Like, I really should know that. Right? Like hell, why don't you just pick up the phone and call me when you're taking it off any of the dogs? Like, because also, like, you know, like you said, you forget to put them on. Well, that's fucking useless. But if you're gonna be that forgetful, then you need someone else also knowing so that they can help you remember. Like what you're doing is fucking like irresponsible and like bullshit. Like it straight up is, right? Like we have a solution. It took me long enough to convince you that we needed to try the solution, right? Like I shouldn't even need to convince you. You should have heard that it was a thing and then just been jumping on it. But I had to fucking keep convincing you, right?
The difference is this, right?
You won't.
This shit isn't even my crusade. This goes like right into the thing where I tell y'all like normally I basically just go with the flow, right? The dogs aren't my thing, right? Like I certainly didn't want 7 of them. You know, that's a her thing. But I'm accommodating, right? And so, you know, we end up with 7 dogs and then, you know, they basically escape essentially 3 times in the first month that they're kind of adolescents, right? 3 times. Like 3 separate times, at least 5 dogs got out at once. Just think about that, right? And so like coming off of that, can you see why in my mind I'm like, holy shit, like the biggest problem we need to solve is the dogs not getting out? Because like it just blew up 3 days of like hysterics and running around and fucking, you know, the craziest thing you can imagine, right? Like it just blows up 3 days, you know, and also the dogs are, you know, in risk, in danger the whole time that they're out, because her dogs, especially like Knox and the offsprings, they're retarded. Like they don't understand staying away from traffic. Like they will just dart across a busy intersection and almost treat it like it's a game, right? And so what I'm saying is it's my overabundance of concern that the dogs might get out again that I've been asking her, why would you, you know, leave them out but without the invisible fence collar that prevents them from getting out? Like to me it's just like, what? Like, oh no, it irritates their skin a little bit. It's like it's better than being run over by a car. You know? We have 6. Yeah, we have 6. It's a lot of animals. See, it's not, none of this is my thing. I mean, in theory, I should just be sitting there saying, whatever. If they get out again, they get out again. You know?
Tell me when they're taking off. And I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? Fuck off with the whole, Big Arm might fly into a mirror thing. I have trained her, and I think it's a way more prudent decision to train her to not do that. Okay? When you sit there, you take fucking literally idiosyncratic risk with your dogs. Like the reason they don't have the collar on so that they don't run out.
You gotta stop asking me why I get so many, because I'm not the one.
Then, you know, Bagon, you know, after me training her to not run into something, running into something. You gotta understand that. Like, get your shit out of my shit and handle your own shit first.
All right.
And then, like, the same thing, dude. You put them in way more risk than me joking about a cigar, you know, while I'm out watching them. I could even have a cigar in my hand, smoking it, and it'd still be less risk than what you subject themselves to. So before you get there and you fucking start a multi-week-long fight, embarrass me in front of everyone, waste a fuck ton of money on
You're
lawyers.
embarrassing yourself, okay?
I'm talking about that instance. I'm talking about that instance.
Okay, just making clear on this one at least. All right.
Because I don't feel embarrassed whatsoever, one iota. And if anyone thinks I should be embarrassed, well, they're a shithead and a dumbass. And if you think I'm embarrassed, then maybe we're not in the fucking right place in our relationship. Because I don't think
I believe you're not embarrassed.
Good,
That's fine.
then you don't have to fucking... Okay, then I'm going to give you some advice. Don't tell me what you think some dumbass in your chat who's simp-broed out the fucking brain is going to be thinking. Because that person's opinion is irrelevant.
Okay.
I'm not embarrassed for myself. And if you're not embarrassed for me, and that's all that fucking matters, I would just shut the fuck up about the rest of it.
All right.
Right? Because what I'm saying is, when those fights happened, it was embarrassing for me. And it was embarrassing for me at a time when I just fucking saved your life. And it's like the first chance that we had to potentially, I don't know, resuscitate my image that you destroyed errantly.
All right. Well,
Like,
I think the Action Man thing was great. You bought them suits, so it was a W.
Great, thanks for changing the subject, but the fucking 2022 thing, like, you dramatically miscommunicated the scope of what happened. And I let it slide. I would appreciate you not creating a second bullshit scenario.
I'm not doing anything. All I said was call me before you drive home. You started a fight. I didn't do anything.
Oh, no, because it's very fucking important. Because literally, my main concern here is that I didn't even know the fucking collars were off all of them. I did not know that.
All right.
And I'm saying that, like,
now
before
you know.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't that you told me. It was that I was like, wait, why would this, huh? Right? Like it's confusing to me why it's even like a potentially big issue. But regardless, the thrust of it is that you should have communicated. But also that, like, if you're going to be this fucking forgetful and fucking unsafe with them, then you got to fucking examine inward, because the biggest risk is coming from you, not from me, even if I had a cigar that day.
I mean, our biggest fights are lifestyle choices that she makes, either at a time in which we're clearly not ready for it, or, you know, it's something that people warned her about. She still jumped into it anyways, right? Like, it's really, really annoying because you have to deal with, like, her expectations on the front end aren't going to be realistic. And then she's willing to deal with whatever downside happens from those, you know, choices on the back end, right? And so it's one of those like, oh no, she can't learn from it because it wasn't her fault in the first place. You know, it just happened, right? But things don't just happen. Like, you choose to have 6 dogs, then you choose, you know, to keep 6 of them, and try to hire people to do the animal stuff. Like, you're solving the problem, but you're also adding more complexity to your life, right? And at some point, if you're not actively managing that, then it just descends into chaos. And my point to her was, if these collars stop them from escaping, then it makes sense to put them on them, right? Because that is the biggest risk that we face. It's the thing that's happening most frequently. Like, everything after that, in my opinion, is secondary. And the fact that she isn't caring about that, and every time these dogs fucking get loose, it's like everyone drops everything and just fucking runs around like a headless chicken. I hate that. How can collars stop the dogs? What? No, I'm saying it's risky because when the dogs are escaped, she makes a big scene, so her entire stream knows. And can you not see like a million different scenarios where a bunch of randoms are suddenly, you know, broadcasted the information that you are gates wide open, running around your neighborhood looking for your dog, right? That not only incentivizes someone else to try and find your dog, which, you know, may be good or bad, depending on who's finding it, but also, like, you know, you yourself are vulnerable when you're running around. My point was, why did we up our security so much and hire 2 armed guards if we're just going to be running around this neighborhood at 2 a.m.? Like, that's retarded, right? Pick one. You know?
Here's what the fucking point
Nah, they're like border collie golden retriever mixes.
was. The whole joke was, if I had a cigar, and you try to twist it around and be like, oh, that's deadly for them. You want to kill them? It's like, dude, stop. Me saying if I had a cigar, puts him in 0 risk.
It's just,
Yeah,
I would
right,
get mad
dude.
at a kid if I told him that chocolate.
Dude, her dogs have never come back on their own. Ever. I know what you're talking about. And so this is the most confusing thing, okay? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just an America thing, right? My uncles in Taiwan and elsewhere, they have dogs, right? One of my uncles was in the military. He trained canine units for the military. He's had dogs his whole life. My uncle's dogs, my grandparents' dogs, my other uncle's dogs, none of them run away from home. You could leave the gate wide open, and those dogs ain't leaving their yard, right? Like, my other uncle, the one who trains the dogs for, you know, police and military use, his dog, he can go, you know, they're so well trained that he can just walk around and then they'll follow him. And if another dog comes up or if another cat comes up, it ignores it entirely, right? Like, it's a perfectly civilized dog that he can just walk around to the market, and then the dog will just kind of follow him the whole way and then follow him back the whole way, right? And so, like, when she first and I were start dating, it just blew my mind that her dogs just bolt off if the gate is open, and you cannot stop them verbally at all. I don't know why that's the case. I've never seen that in any of the other people I know who own dogs. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, is that bad training, or is it the breed, or what the fuck is that? Like, yeah, like I said, I know a lot of people with dogs. None of their dogs do that.
Was toxic, and then he was like, "Can I bring my chocolate cake outside to play with the dogs?" I'm like, no. Like, I don't need.
But that's not the thrust of it. That's not the thrust of it. The thrust of it
It's
was
the
you
same
asked me. No. You asked me a question. I was answering your question. You said, why are you, whatever it was, being negative right now? Why can't you just be something today? And I said, well, if I had my cigar, because to me, I'm saying that if I had gotten a chance to smoke a cigar and relax, then I would be a lot less on edge. That's an answer to your question. It isn't a fucking threat or a statement of intent. I'm literally answering the question you are asking. Right? But even if I had a cigar out there that day, smoking it, I'm telling you it's less risk than what you subject them to due to forgetfulness.
Okay.
Because if you're going to sit here and tell me that one cigar has a tiny, it's like 17 cigars needed, but like still, I get what you're saying. One cigar could make him have a stomach ache, and eventually we might have to take him to the vet, right? Not life-threatening, but still not good. I get that. But I'm telling you that one instance of them running out could be donezo. And I'm telling you right now that your forgetfulness probability way outweighs the fact that my joke somehow materializes in any kind of material way. And so I'm telling you that you need to fucking stop throwing rocks when your own house is made of fucking glass. Okay? You need to iron out risk with your animals before you sit there and criticize me for making a joke.
I am ironing them out. That's why I told you to call me when you're about to come home.
Okay. Once again, despite your attempt at ignorance, I'm going to say this one more time. Okay? It's this. It's that I understand that.
Well,
I know you're calling me.
It's not that hard. I'm saying that it happened 3 times this month already, right? May, I think. If the dog grabbing a cigar out of my hand has never happened, then I think we can just infer pretty broadly that the probability of her forgetting and the dogs getting out is way higher than the probability of the dogs eating a lethal, toxic amount of cigars. Like, that's just not really within the realm of possibility. I mean, no, it's in the realm of possibility. It's not in the realm of probability. Right? It's something that you could easily imagine happening, but it's actually very, very unlikely to happen, right? It's like the idea of you're walking around and then a piano falls out of a fucking plane and kills you. It's like, it's very, you can understand how that can happen, right? The event is easy enough to explain, but the likelihood of the event is very, 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 very low, despite how easy it could be to imagine that scenario, right? Her dog's gotten out 3 times in this month. They've never stolen a cigar from me, ate it, and needed vet care. So I feel like we should resolve the thing that keeps happening that's actually, bad, versus trying to prevent something that has never happened from happening.
To tell me. But what I'm telling you is the risk is not having the fucking invisible fence collar on them.
I just forgot about it. It's fairly new in my career of owning dogs.
Hey, buddy, you're not listening to me. I just said it's your forgetfulness that's putting them at more risk. And the forgetfulness I'm referring to is you forgetting to tell me, forgetting to put them on both.
Okay.
There's no reason to forget, and therefore the forgetfulness is the causal factor. I'm not even fucking saying you're doing it on purpose. I'm saying being forgetful is still a risk.
Okay.
What, to disagree?
No, I'm just acknowledging.
Well, then listen to the words I'm saying and stop criticizing and throwing up fucking non seculars, right? Like you saying, like, oh, that's what I'm telling you. I'm not talking about that. Because you telling me is not forgetful. Forgetfulness is you not putting them on and not telling anyone or forgetting to tell anyone that you took them off all the dogs. That is the forgetfulness part.
I mean, I gave it to you last night, didn't I?
But why would I say you're forgetful for telling me? That makes no sense.
I wasn't saying that.
Please attempt to...
I'm just letting you know I forgot. That's why I didn't
know
do that
that,
instead.
and I've cited that. I'm saying that you need to start, like, these discussions, you need to be having them in good faith. You sitting there saying, that's why I told you, is like, literally, you and I both know that's not why. You're just saying that's why, and it's...
No, me trying to communicate with you because I'm concerned about my dog is why I'm calling you.
And my saying
so the fact that you say that I'm not concerned, that I need to communicate, it's like I'm literally doing that.
No. Don't isolate words in a sentence to prove your point. I said you should be concerned about the forgetfulness causing a risk factor. That's what I said. Not that you're not going to... that you're afraid of, okay? Like you're not making a logical, like, decision, and your fears aren't placed in the right place. Like, the bigger risk is what I'm addressing, and you should address those before you address the smaller risk. And when I say the bigger risk to be addressed, it's the fact that they might bolt out still. It's the fact that they might not have them on, and you might forget, and then you didn't tell anyone, so they can't help you remember. That's what I'm talking about. That's a bigger fucking risk factor, okay? than even me sitting in the yard smoking a cigar. Certainly more of a risk factor than me joking and answering your question by saying I didn't have my cigar today.
Okay, I'm not.
Those are non-risk factors.
I gotta grab some. I'll be right back.
They barely even register.
We're not supposed to keep bringing up the past. I said nothing about your cigars today. I just said, tell me when you get home.
Today.
I know, so there's no reason to bring it up. All I said was, hey, tell me when you're coming home. That's all.
For me, it's the fact that, like, you can't, look, unless you're just externalizing that I don't fucking matter and you matter only. Unless you're externalizing that, what I'm trying to tell you is this, okay? You started a huge fight. You fucking took a shit all over, any kind of image restoration that was happening. All because I made a joke that was really just a pithy answer to a question that you asked. And you're trying to justify that joke by saying that it's because I put your dogs at risk, which is an insane stretch. But I'm just saying that for someone who cares that much that they're willing to ruin my reputation yet again, I hope that you actually cared enough to just not do things that are idiosyncratic risks that have no upside. Because that's what's happening.
Me being upset at something you said wasn't me trying to ruin your reputation. It was just a reaction to what felt like callousness, disregarding a request I already asked of you.
I'm saying it happened, and you justified it by saying you did it because it was your
I'm
dogs.
not justifying anything.
I'm saying you did justify it initially.
I was never justifying anything. It was always me just trying to get you to see that that's a callous thing, and that, yes, I'm going to be annoyed at that when I've already asked you to not bring it the first time I asked you to come do chores. Like, can you stop making it about personal,
you're
like,
right
image attack?
You're maybe right in that it was a callous answer, maybe, right?
No.
Your response was way overblown, like by like a factor of 10.
My response was, fine, just go smoke your cigar in your lounge, and I'll just do this myself. Sorry, I bothered you. Then you got all pissy and started to fight and was like, well then, I'm gonna not help with anything, ever.
Do you really want to litigate? Do you really want to
No,
litigate?
I just like, you're right, that is not me overreacting. That is not me ruining your image. You took it to the 10th degree.
Oh, I didn't take it to the 10th degree, you did. It should have just ended at, like, that statement is annoying me. Done. Not actually the whole litigation route that you went of describing why it's actually deadly to your dog by percentage chance.
I didn't talk about percentages. You went and looked it up because you wouldn't believe me.
Well, because I said, listen, like, that is such an out there fucking thing, right? Like, that's such an out there thing, all right? And also, I have, I thought about that situation, and it's actually just dumb, right? Like, what you would want to do as a responsible pet owner would be to maybe teach them not to fucking do that
or,
if it ever became an issue.
What it's better as a responsible pet owner is not have toxic things around the dogs.
Because otherwise, you run the risk of anytime you take them out, and there's a fucking cigarette butt or stogie that's just fucking...
Okay, I'm not going to show the dog the difference between a cigar and a stick and risk the chance that it takes it out of my hand before it learns.
What I'm saying is, if the issue ever arose, you should use that as an opportunity to teach it, not fucking sit there and fucking litigate me joking about it is being a fucking harm.
It's easier to just avoid the toxic situation.
Except if you ever take your dog out and let him roam around, right? Like take him to a dog park. What if someone discarded a fucking cigarette butt? Or a cigarette, or like a package of cigarettes.
First of all, I don't go to the dog park. Second, I have never seen that.
Secondly, the people we hire for dog stuff, at least the curtain one and then the previous cleaners and people like that, they smoke cigarettes, and they do leave those cigarettes on the table, and those were in active reach of the dog, whole packs. And you never said shit.
They're not as big as a cigar.
I guarantee you a whole pack is more than...
And they don't look like sticks. I've seen the dogs go for your cigars on the ground. I've never seen them go for the cigarettes.
So it's a 0% risk. If it's a percent risk...
Oh my god, I'm just speaking from my own experience of what I've observed.
I don't believe you've observed them.
Okay, well then you can not believe me, that's fine, but I have. It's not worth debating.
No, I'm gonna ask you to put your fucking mouth where the button...
What do you mean I'm really telling you what I've observed?
You're telling me you have direct experience with a dog mistaking a cigar for a stick?
Yes, I have seen them chewing on one of the cigars that were out on the driveway. I took it from them. And then they vomited that night.
That's not you. Okay, stop right there. That's not you knowing that he thought it was a stick. That's just you.
I'm saying they look similar.
I'm telling you, no, what I'm telling you is this. He could just chew up a cigarette too. It could be the smell that made him try it.
I've never seen them. I've seen them around the cigarette butts at the cleaners let out, and I showed no interest.
What did on The Bachelor and tell her to shut the fuck up, bitch.
I don't believe that one.
Well, you don't have to believe me. I still know reality.
Either way, well, no, you don't know reality because they'll fucking take a chance.
I literally told you what I have experienced, and I'm around the dog. Got all pissy and started to fight and was like, well then, I'm gonna not help with anything, ever.
Do you really want to litigate? Do you really want to
No,
litigate?
I just like, you're right, that is not me overreacting. That is not me ruining your image. You took it to the 10th degree.
Oh, I didn't take it to the 10th degree, you did. It should have just ended at, like, that statement is annoying me. Done. Not actually the whole litigation route that you went of describing why it's actually deadly to your dog by percentage chance.
I
That's
didn't.
weird.
I didn't talk about percentages. You went and looked it up because you wouldn't believe me.
Well, because I said, listen, like, that is such an out there fucking thing, right? Like, that's such an out there thing, all right? And also, I have, I thought about that situation, and it's actually just dumb, right? Like, what you would want to do as a responsible pet owner would be to maybe teach them not to fucking do that
Or
if it ever became an issue.
what's better as a responsible pet owner is not have toxic things around the dogs.
Because otherwise, you run the risk of anytime you take them out, and there's a fucking cigarette butt or stogie. There's just fucking
Okay, I'm not going to show the dog the difference between a cigar and a stick and risk the chance that it takes it out of my hand before it learns.
What I'm saying is, if the issue ever arose, you should use that as an opportunity to teach it, not fucking sit there and fucking litigate me joking about it is being a fucking harm.
It's easier to just avoid the toxic situation.
Except if you ever take your dog out and let him roam around, right? Like take him to a dog park. What if someone discarded a fucking cigarette butt? Or a cigarette, or like, you know, like a package of cigarettes.
First of all, I don't go to the dog park. Second, I have never seen that.
Secondly, the people we hire for dog stuff, at least the current one and then the previous cleaners and people like that, they smoke cigarettes, and they do leave those cigarettes on the table, and those were in active reach of the dog, whole packs. And you never said shit.
They're
So
not
I-
as big as a cigar.
I guarantee you a whole pack is more than...
And they don't look like sticks. I've seen the dogs go for your cigars on the ground. I've never seen them go for the cigarettes.
So it's a 0% risk. If it's a percent risk...
Oh my god, I'm just speaking from my own experience of what I've observed.
I don't believe you've observed them.
Okay, well then you can not believe me, that's fine, but I have. It's not worth debating.
No, I want to ask you to put your fucking mouth where the button...
What do you mean I'm only telling you what I've observed?
You're telling me you have direct experience with a dog mistaking a cigar for a stick?
Yes, I have seen them chewing on one of the cigars that were out on the driveway. I took it from them, and then they vomited that night.
That's not you. Okay, stop right there. That's not you knowing that he thought it was a stick. That's just you.
I'm saying they look similar.
I'm telling you, no, I'm telling you this. He could just chew up a cigarette too. It could be the smell that made him try it.
I've never seen them. I've seen them around the cigarette butts that the cleaners let out, and they showed no interest.
Listen, they'll take... I don't believe that one iota, but...
Well,
but
you don't have to believe me. I still know reality.
Either way... Well, no, you don't know reality because they'll fucking take a chance.
I've literally told you what I have experienced, and I'm around the dogs. You were not.
Does styrofoam also look like a stick?
What?
That's
That's not toxic. It's not a concern.
I wouldn't... I don't know if eating styrofoam is good for you, so, like, let's hold that.
I've never seen them eat it. I've seen them tear it up, but typically styrofoam dissolves when it gets wet. So if it's in the stomach, it's more likely to dissolve and not cause issues.
Insane? Are you insane?
No.
Styrofoam does not dissolve in water. What the fuck are you talking about?
It literally does.
They make cups out of styrofoam.
No, I'm talking about like the packing peanut type stuff, like the kind that they would get into in the packaging.
That is only because the packing peanuts are porous. And so the water goes in and changes their shape is what you're seeing, or softens them up. They're not dissolving.
I've literally seen them dissolve. I've watched them. I've done it.
I assure you that styrofoam does not dissolve in water. Just as a
Maybe different
scientific
types
property.
don't. Sure.
The point is this, though. Either way, why would you take the risk of them consuming?
I'm not taking the risk. I try to not let them out whenever there's trash in the front yard.
I'm telling you right now, just that, like, if you're going to look at observable, addressable risk, there's way more pressing things than the thing you started the fight over back in April.
You don't need to start any fights. Why are you doing it now? Like, stop.
Okay, I hate the whole taking one word I say and twisting it.
You no. You literally made this a whole episode, 45-minute rant when you could have just said, "Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm home." Put the collar on him just in case. Like, oh, good idea. It could have been done.
No. Because I was confused. Because part of me was like, wait, is it not collar not working? Are they not like it's on, but it's what? Like I don't know what. I didn't realize it was as simple as you took it off. I was thinking like, wait, what's going on here? Like we have this thing.
I told you, and you freaked out. So it's like, even if it was simple like you thought, apparently you're still making it a big deal.
You said when I initially contacted you, it was for that reason because I was fucking confused.
Are you close to home?
Pretty close, yeah.
How close? Give me an ETA. I need to know if I need to go move him now. If he is in the front, I don't know because I'm inside listening to your crazy ass on the phone right now. So let me know. How close are you?
You can move him now, yeah.
Okay. God. Fucking annoying
Oh, boy.
shit today. Oh no.
Huh.
Bro got his panties in a lot.
A lot more.
Jesus Christ. Remember though, I'm the one ruining his reputation. It's definitely not himself in the way he behaves. I'm doing it. How dare I? I told him he was on the speaker. He knew fully well, and he still did it. I asked him, am I supposed to mute? And he said he didn't care because he was streaming it too. So whatever. Whatever. If you don't care, then I don't care. What now? You can open it. It's fine. He's back here.
Yeah, so they're all secured.
Yes, they're all in the backyard. You can open it.
Alright, let's see.
See, even that's retarded because we've already established earlier today that he can just jump over the fence over there. Like, there's not really a good solution for that. You know? I mean, he can clear the backyard fence. This is a problem, right? This one can.
Ryder's in the backyard as well?
Yes, I'm looking at him.
Does he have the color on?
Not yet, because you're coming home. I want to go get it and move him around. I'm just watching him.
Sure. Yeah, just take more risk. And then,
Well, I'm about to put them in their crate, so can you just...
You just told me he could jump out. And now you're saying...
If I'm looking at him, he won't. He'll only do it when I'm not watching because he's trying to come find me. I'm looking at him. It's fine. You can open the gate, and then I'm going to put them in the crate because I have to feed them anyways.
Isn't that retarded? Like, every risk that she encounters is like, this has never happened before. And it's just like, dude, we can put the pieces together. He can jump over the fence. You claim that he's not done it while you're watching him. I mean, dude, you turn around, you know, like, maybe he does do it when you're watching him, like, but the fact is he can do it, right? So why are we fucking...
Tell you something? If I'm holding a cigar and smoking it, it's fine, because he ain't gonna take it from me.
All
I've
right.
never done that. I would prevent them from doing that. It will not happen.
Okay.
If looking at him is enough to stop him, me holding the cigar is enough to stop that.
All right.
What the fuck is this shit, dude? Like,
Sure.
I've never heard such fucking drivel in my fucking life.
Okay.
If I put a fucking cigar on the floor, that's on me. But
All
if I
right.
fucking hold it, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Go for it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, that was the whole original fight. Me joking about a cigar.
Okay. It didn't seem like a joke to me, but all right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
or
I
beef review.
overreacted.
Okay, fine. Let's not say joke. Me saying I smoked a cigar or wanted to smoke a cigar. But it's still not a fucking action.
Ryder, come here. All right.
Yeah, almost down 4% today.
Good boy. He's a good boy.
Wait, what was that?
Like, it's still not a fucking action. Like.
Tim Altman?
Okay, you can stop complaining. I said you're right. Do it. I don't care anymore.
I'm just saying, man, like, just as a broad principle in life, you need to start looking at where the actual downside and upsides are, instead of this, oh, this is such a vivid image of my mind. It must be the...
Okay, you can stop ranting. I have things to do.
Really? It doesn't look like it was a sleeping schedule, but he'll... So what's with you fucking laughing when I'm fucking talking to you?
It's me trying to not cry. Lose my cope again, like I told you before.
It's hard to see that because when you did that previously was also when the fights were happening.
Oh, that's when I'm trying not to cry the most.
Yeah, but it just makes me...
Okay, sorry it made me look maniacal. Just how I do the opposite of looking sad.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
What?
If you actually care that much about optics, like, why don't you just fucking actually tell them that, like, the fucking no...
All right.
Well, you gonna play games again?
No, I told you we weren't gonna do this. We just had a conversation about this.
Yeah, but that was before you fucking started going.
I didn't do anything. You started it today. Stop.
I started it.
Yes, I just said let me know when you're gonna be home. Jesus Christ.
Why? How is it that you can sit there and tell me that you aren't a different person on stream when there's information that you got that they know not?
I'm going to give you the silent treatment now. Goodbye.
Hello? If you want to do that too, fucking play at that game. Like, if you want to fucking not resolve things and give people the wrong idea, I can also fucking do that. Like, one of two things is not true.
We resolved it already off stream. You don't have to bring it up again and start it on stream.
I'm asking for so
Goodbye.
hear me out here. It's very simple. It's like you either are a different person on some facets of your life on stream, or you're not. And if you're unwilling to tell me the truth about something, then you're not being the same person. Of course they're influencing the way you act. If you're scared of telling them, you're still being influenced. Huh? Well? Which one is it? Huh? Which one is it? If you want to do the side stream, I can just start fucking telling them what was said. Which one is it? Can you act as a different person on screen? Do you want me to just start spilling it to them upstairs or what? Huh? Which way do you want to go with this? What are you doing? Okay, thanks. Wait, is there anything else out there?
Yeah, lots of stuff out there.
Oh. There's a lot of stuff out there or what?
There's a lot of packages outside. Yes, go get them.
No worries. Why did you not tell me what to do? You've been home all day. You could have fucking brought them in. Like, I'm asking you if they're still out there.
Yes, you just looked at them because you
I'm
asked about the
asking you if
EMS
they're still-
packages.
No,
You literally, we talked about packages.
I was okay. I don't know if you noticed, but I was bringing stuff in, and then you were out there for a while. I assume you brought stuff in too. Like
I didn't see you bring anything in. I saw me opening up boxes trying to find more dog food.
It's on stream, so I don't have to.
I didn't see it though. I was in the mailbox.
But like what I'm saying is, did you close it? Is there anything else still?
There's
out?
lots of things still out there. Yes.
No. Stop. I know there's things in the box. I'm asking loosely out in the front yard. Is there still stuff?
Yeah, there's the EMS boxes we
Okay, so
talked about.
that's where I'm surprised that you didn't bring any of it in. when I
Because
was
I'm
doing
busy
something.
trying to feed dogs.
You don't
Correct.
have the time. You're looking for something.
I'm looking for the dog food to feed the dogs.
Do you not have a fucking?
I don't have her today. She's not coming.
I
She
didn't
had
do that one
stuff.
either.
Okay, well, all right. Can you please
You
stop?
didn't-
She got
Really?
something stuck in her asshole.
I need that kind of information because if it's not here, then none of the bird stuff.
Right, and I'm
That's
working
literally
on
what
all
it
of that.
You didn't
was.
tell me.
That's why I said I have things to do.
That's great. You didn't tell me anything.
Okay. I was in the middle of it when you started ranting at me on the phone.
Oh, that was
Because
the
I
first...
said I have to go
She
inside.
isn't here
Let
at
me
11.
know.
I don't hear about it until fucking 7 p.m. 7:30.
All right, I have a lot of things to do. Can you not? I'm telling you now, making it clear. It
No shit,
wasn't
you're
clear
telling
to
me
you
now 'cause I
earlier.
asked you.
Okay, can you stop? Leave me alone. Either go bring boxes in or go rant to your people in your lounge. One of the two.
Listen, if you want this to fucking devolve into a huge thing, I can make it a huge
You're the one trying to bring
No,
a
I'm
fight.
telling you something real fast.
You're following me around trying to start arguments.
I just need an answer here. Let's be honest here, okay? Like, your chat obviously does influence your thoughts with what you do. Like, and that's natural. Everyone's does. Like, literally everyone's does. But I'm tired of you parroting that line as if it's some kind of thing. Like if there's information...
You're acting like I don't have my own brain and that I am a slave to my chat.
Nope. It doesn't need to be that crazy for it
But
to
you
be...
act like...
It doesn't... I don't. I'm telling you I'm not, and I'm telling you that's not my intention. I'm telling you that's not my meaning right now.
No, not
Not my
Kate,
intention, my meaning,
the
whatever it is, what I'm trying to
dog person.
Then just
She got a fucking toy stuck up her ass.
stop talking to me.
No.
It's a long story.
There's no then, fuck off. What I'm saying is that if you have a huge thing that you want your chat to believe and want to...
For whatever reason, we had a dog person, which I don't know why I mean, I didn't hire them. Kate and whoever else did, right? But we had a dog person who was like, I don't even know what you'd describe it, like kind of retarded. It was a lady, right? She had a kid. And then she was like a major stoner. It's the same lady that I told y'all was once just sitting there like staring, and I was like, hello? And she's like, I'm really stoned right now. I'm like, okay. Like, she's just staring. I'm like, okay. Same lady, right? But she just always, I mean, like, it's weird because, like, it's obviously a person who doesn't have their shit together, but for some reason, hyper trustworthy because they say everything, even to their own detriment. Right? Most people, they'd be like, hey, I can't come into work today. It's like, oh, what's up? I just had an emergency. All right, whatever, right? I never had someone call in and be like, I can't come into work today. And it's like, oh no, what happened? It's like, I got a toy stuck up my ass. Yes, it was a sex thing. Like, I'm just like, what? Like, I didn't ask that. I just, okay. You know? Like, it's not like I was like, what kind of emergency? You know? What kind of emergency? No, dude. I just like, is everything okay? It's just like, no. I have something stuck up my ass. It wasn't even the only time. She was just retardedly honest. The other time was actually just more like concerning than funny, right? The other time was she also one day called in and said, I can't come in today. And it was like an hour before she was coming. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Right? And she was like, my daughter is missing. In my mind, I was like, I mean, it's a good reason, I guess, you know. Yeah. But, like, you got to ask yourself at some level, we're getting the lady who can't keep track of her own children to watch our animals. I mean, sounds retarded, right? This lady can't keep track of her own fucking kid.
I don't care
No,
what
I mean, you're 100% right, Calyptic. That is exactly what it is. The buttons are very, you know,
they
pressed.
fucking believe. Can you please leave me alone?
So then, my question to you is this. Have I ever coerced you into signing a contract?
We said we weren't going to talk about any of that stuff publicly because that's just going to make people bring up more toxicity. Can you stop doing that?
It's too late for that.
Oh my god. It didn't have to be if you would shut your fucking mouth sometimes and stop trying to fight me all the time.
Well, you know, the actual way it wouldn't have to be that way is if you didn't misrepresent it in the first place.
Oh, I shouldn't have just called you at all, I guess.
No, I mean, like, literally that day, you should have misrepresented it that way. On your stream.
It was what I felt. Can you please leave me alone?
It's not what you felt, it's what you wanted to say.
Oh my god, shut up!
No.
Leave me alone!
Keep yelling at me. Keep yelling at me while I use room temperature voice.
That's what you were doing on the phone, so now you get a taste of your own medicine.
I'm not doing that on the phone. I was on speakerphone. I might AC.
So you were doing it on the phone then. Speakerphone is still a phone.
AC cranked all the way up. I was talking over my own fucking the window, dude. What the fuck?
You were literally yelling at me. We all heard you. Shut up.
Well, it depends on how long. If you have your fucking volume on speakerphone,
I told you it's on speaker. You said I don't care.
My phone is like clipped to my fucking dash, which is like 3 feet from me.
God, just stop.
No. Like, I just want to know that. You're saying it felt that way? It did not feel that way because it didn't happen. The action that you described didn't even happen. Fine, you want to be super clear and say it felt that way, but it was misrepresented. I can go with that.
Whatever you want. You go talk about it, Nick. I'm tired of talking about it. If you want to talk about it,
You're
by all
tired of talking
means.
about it? Why don't you just correct the record for once and it'll be done?
Because it's not a correction to me. You can go do whatever you want. Go away.
Why are you still saying it's not a correction to you when we already talked about it?
Because I told
a lot
you
of
what
fucking
all I
dogs,
do,
man.
And that's how I felt.
So now
Can
you're
you
just
please
gonna-
leave me alone?
So you're gonna let them believe the previous state of
I don't give a fuck. Go talk about whatever you want.
You don't, I do.
Then go talk about it. Don't care.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there won't be any peace or resolution between us until this is talked about by you.
Okay.
You're down with it?
Sure.
Really?
Yep. I can't control what you do. I'm gonna be peaceful. You wanna be a
Well,
bitch.
no. Stop there. That's like me saying that I'm gonna go tell heinous lies about you on stream, and that I can't control what you do after. That's crazy. No, you've told a lie about me on stream.
I have not said anything. You can go do whatever you want, Nick. Stop. Leave me alone.
So earlier our discussion was null then, because you don't believe what we were talking about.
No, I told you my own feelings about it.
No, you're feeling. Okay, so let's be honest here, right? I made this example. If a man comes up to you as a woman or as a man, right? You cannot say
You don't want me to address anything, Nick. It's only going to be worse for you and your
won't be.
reputation. It is literally going to be worse for you.
it
Can
won't
you
be unless
stop?
you choose to frame it that way.
No, even if I frame it the way that we talked about, we agreed on, it'd be worse for you.
I don't
Just
think it
leave
would
it
be.
alone
I don't
and
think it
stop.
would be.
You're just going to fill in all your new followers on how much of a piece of shit you're being. So
I
stop
don't think it will be. I don't think that will be.
All
the
right,
issue.
fine. I'll correct it then so you leave me alone.
Well, no, you're gonna.
He never legally-
Why don't you? No. I'm ready.
Oh, yeah.
No, hold on.
I don't want me to
I'm
now.
confused.
Okay.
No, I'm confused about something.
All right.
I'm confused about something. We talked about it earlier. I think we hit a point where it made sense to both of us. I'm curious at how that could possibly be negative. But you know what? Why don't you mute it and tell me the version you're gonna say? Because I bet it's crazy.
Oh, now you want me to mute.
I'll do mine
Now
too.
you want to mute.
Well, yeah, because I don't know what crazy thing you're about to say.
No, it's okay. You can go.
No, it'd be
You
like
can
this,
go
okay?
rinse.
It'd
Go
be like if
cool
it's,
off.
no, it'd be like if you want to keep it all.
Please back up.
I don't fucking have to do anything. I want to.
Please back up. I am trying
Well,
to
fuck you,
go
I'm standing
move.
here.
I need to move past you. I don't want to push past you and have you claim that I'm hitting you. So please back up so I can leave to go feed these dogs.
I just want to hear how it could be misconstrued, because earlier we had a pretty constructive conversation, and when you keep saying it that way, it's like me saying, oh man, you don't want me to talk about this thing we talked about earlier when it was a positive discussion. So I'm curious to hear what version of it you're going to spin. It's not that I'm afraid of what you're going to say, it's that if you're going to go say something off the cuff.
If you're afraid, then I should just not say anything.
I just said I'm not afraid. I said if you're going to say something off the cuff, I'd like to know what it is beforehand.
It's not off the cuff. It's exactly what we talked about earlier.
Then I don't see how that could be negative.
Okay, well that's because you don't understand people very
Well,
well.
then why don't you fucking mute it and tell me then?
No, I already told you that.
If you
agree-
understand people so well, why don't you just fucking mute it and tell me?
I've already told you this.
I don't understand how it
It's
could be
fine
negative.
if you don't get it. That's okay. If
Well,
you want me to
just mute
say
it.
it, I'm just gonna say it.
Just mute it. I've asked you to mute it.
I don't-
Hey, our
I'm not gonna
agreement-
talk about
no,
anything.
Our agreement is that if anyone...
Oh, we had a lot of agreements you're not listening to today, so...
What other agreements? What are you fucking talking about?
Don't bring up the past. We're not going to bring up this subject specifically already on the stream.
No. Okay, first of all, bringing up the past is different than correcting the record. Because that's still the present.
Well,
you see, to them...
You said that you told
to
me
them,
just...
that's the problem. To them, it's not the past.
Shush! You already told me in the bathroom that you would not make me correct anything on stream. And then here you are wanting it now. So we were already doing the thing you said we were going to do. So stop it.
Again, to them, it's still the present.
It's not.
If they believe it to be true, if they believe what then was said to be true, then it's still present reality.
No one else cares, Nick. Literally nobody cares.
If I care, it should be enough to make you want to do it.
You're going to make it look worse.
Okay, I'm going to mute yours.
But it's true. Please stop. I am busy. Please
I'm asking
stop.
what was the difference. Also, I'm asking if... The food! You said it's mixed up!
There's different amounts! Gosh, just go away!
Can you mute it?
No, I'm
too
busy.
much
You're not bothering
work.
me.
We had this thing where if...
Yeah, we have things. You're not listening to mine.
I think it's pretty bullshit to need an entire salaried person for, like, dog stuff. Like, that is such a terrible use of resources, in my opinion. Right? Like, if you want pets, then hopefully you enjoy all that. But, like, you just kind of want the animals on tap, so to speak.
And y'all listen to your own things, so shut up!
This is the other thing where if you want to just do the thing...
No, wait! Stop! Please!
Well, the PA thing is not that crazy at all if you've ever worked in corporate America. Right? Like, if someone's demand on their time is great enough, then each personal assistant is basically offloading stuff that they don't themselves have to do. Right? The idea is to extend the amount of time you have to do things that only you can do by offloading the things that you need to do, but it doesn't have to be you doing them. Yeah.
like to be here just as you do.
Just leave me alone.
We don't want kids, don't get dogs.
Stop!
Nah, this is an old fight.
You're driving me crazy, Nick. Stop it.
Driving you crazy, my boy.
Stop! See, you're just blocking me. Why are you doing this? Stop!
You communicate zero with me. Like, we have people who are supposed to do this job. It's like weird.
Okay, I will feed the bunnies. Please, please, stop.
What do you want me to do?
I need to go out the door. You're
Close the
blocking me. I said I need to go out the door. I'm gonna go IRL stream somewhere else to get away from you. I'll feed the buddies later. It's not worth it right now.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on. Are you saying IRL like around here? Because otherwise it's stupid to fucking say that.
Well, I'm gonna be live, so I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know. I'm in a car. I'm fine.
What?
I'll be fine.
Mute it real fast.
No.
If either of us say it needs to be muted, it should be muted.
I don't want to do that because you already broke what you told me we wouldn't do.
Continue fucking escalating it then.
Well, that's all you want to do is escalate things.
Well, at the time, this was 7 or 8.
I prefer if we just corrected the record like we're supposed to.
At this time period in the video, there's 7 or 8.
You're gonna have to ask people to move. Holy shit.
I want to go use my car. Can you move?
Okay, yeah, we're already getting it.
This one. I just want to go out. Leave.
Yeah.
Well, that was my biggest thing. It's like, why am I doing so much of the animal stuff if we have employees who do that? Like, it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, is it really just the impossibly... Is it just like the impossible task or what?
Can you mute it real fast?
No, I'm leaving.
No, mute it real fast.
I don't want
mute
to.
it real fast.
I do not want to.
That's great. Just mute it real fast. We can talk real.
I mean, I don't
Just
care
mute it.
if she likes forcing herself to do it, but like the problem is like, if you only want to do it sometimes, then, you know, you're going to need to rely on people, right? Fucking shit. Oh.
Mute it real fast. I'm trying to talk to you about something that's not related to this argument, so mute it real fast.
Oh, okay. I see.
No, I don't even know what a safe word would accomplish.
Play this game, and if you do leave, I'm gonna be fucking changing the fucking thing and not letting you back in, dude.
Oh.
I don't want to fucking play this game.
You said that on stream? Thanks.
No, I'm afraid that it'll be leaked or some shit, you know?
What do you mean?
The gate code will be leaked, like what you fucking tell me when you're trying to change it.
We just had a discussion where I was supposed
Oh,
to do that.
I didn't realize we're unmuting it.
Can you please let me leave?
Are we unmuting it?
Can you please let me leave?
I would prefer that you not.
I would like to leave. I have the right to leave.
Mute it real fast.
No.
So you're gonna do that thing where we said that even if one person...
You said a lot of shit that you don't care about
Just mute it real
anymore.
fast. Just mute it real fast. Here, mine's muted.
I would like to leave.
I want to say a statement, then you can go. But mute it.
You can say it to me later.
No, just mute it. This is important. Mute it.
No, I don't want to. I would like to leave. You told me lots of times.
I know,
so
but we also
bad.
said we're not going to do the thing
You
where...
told me we weren't going to do this whole thing tonight.
Oh,
Exactly.
Ever. You said we weren't ever going to do
Just
it.
mute it.
And you did it
Just mute
the
it.
same night. We said we weren't going to.
Just mute it. I'm telling you right now, it'll be better for
laid
both of us. Just mute it
awkwardly
right now.
No, I know
yesterday.
I know it's not better for both of us. It's this. Now you leave. I need to go somewhere and cool off before we get emotionally.
Well, so mute it real
Wild
fast so I
for
can say
36
something. Then you
hours.
can go cool off.
How long?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right, I'm unmuting in 2 minutes. This is what he wants me to correct. He never legally coerced me into signing a post-nup or any contract.
Oh,
But
God.
I did feel pressured and emotionally manipulated by things that he had said and done over the previously in our marriage and career.
I think that's fine.
That's what he
Nick
wants me to
Lee,
clear up.
I mean, both
That's
not
the
sure if
distinct
it's at
difference.
that
And he
time.
thinks
I
that
wanted to
that's
ask
fine for his
about
reputation.
my
That's very
reinvestment.
Because both of us...
W.
Because both of us had said...
dude, Tazo has got to be the biggest fucking retard in the world. Like a way bigger retard than even fucking Burger Planet. All right? Burger Planet, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. All right? What's he got going for him? He's poor. He's ugly. He's fat. He's ugly. He's annoying. He gets left places. He's a terrible streamer, terrible editor. Like, it seems like, you know, you've heard the Midas touch, right? Well, what's the opposite? Because that's Burger Planet. All right. But somehow, despite all that, still better than Tasso. All right.
Both of us have said things that we shouldn't have said.
Because
over
that's so
years.
much better.
It is so much better. Are you kidding me? Now you're just instigating. How's that not so much
I know.
better?
I'm saying it is better. It's so much better. So now, there you go. You have
You're
it.
being very
I'm going to
sarcastic.
go. I said what you wanted, and I'm going to leave.
Just to clarify for them, same statement, right? I've never coerced you into doing any kind of legal document, and that's such a
No, just a lot of emotional pressure
I
and
said I'm
manipulation.
clarifying. You're just trying to
Not legal coercion.
I said I'm going to clarify.
Never forced.
Can you not like hijack this? I'm trying to clarify.
I am clear. I'm clarifying too.
No. Well, right, but you're not the one who thinks it needs clarification. I do. So obviously I should be able to express that. What I'm saying is, never have I ever legally coerced you into, let me finish the sentence, into signing any kind of contract, be it the post-nup or any of our sponsored contracts. That's A. B is also...
Well, never sponsored contracts.
B is also that even by a colloquial definition of coerce, it never happened. A general sense of pressure and the other person saying something we don't want them to say is something that has been in our relationship on both ends. You could argue it's more on me than on you, sure.
Dude, I hated that fucking bullshit argument. I hated that bullshit argument so badly.
But it's been there from both ends. But every time it comes down to a contract or something, it's always your choice. I don't
Yes,
even...
that's right. It's my choice. It was my choice
with
to
the post-nup,
sign it,
yeah,
not because he was
sure.
forcing me
No.
to
With the
physically or
post-nup,
threatening
can I
me
finish?
physically.
Yeah, but okay, so the expression Midas touch, though, does not mean cursed. Right? The story of King Midas, sure. But when you say someone has the Midas touch, what are you saying? You're saying everything they touch is successful, turns to gold, whatever, right? Like, it's not the same as the King Midas parable, what the lesson to impart there was. The point is, the Midas touch means everything you touch, goes well, right? The opposite, would be the shittest touch.
Sure,
But
that's great.
because I did it, because I felt pressured and emotionally manipulated, but not the same as
But
coercion.
not for...
So I was wrong
the
for
clarifying-
using
you see,
that word and
you're
saying
trying
I
so
felt
hard. You're
coerced.
trying so hard to
I
lawyer
was
this.
wrong for that.
You're trying so hard to lawyer this. No, the point is this. I did not coerce you or give pressure around signing the contract. Because, and this is super evident, there's a paper trail of the fact that halfway through the process, I wanted to give up on it, but you didn't want to give up on it.
Because you told me that.
No, not because. Is that true?
Yes, the reason
Okay,
why
so if I don't want to
But you only said you didn't want to do it when you wanted to divorce me, and you didn't want to wait for the post note to go through because you wanted to be not amicable, so you could make me miserable and take all my animals.
First of all, that is your understanding. Okay. That is not what I...
All right.
That's not what I said. That's like your understanding of what would happen.
Tell me what you said then.
In terms of the post note thing or what?
Around the divorce not wanting it to be amicable.
My whole thrust of it was, holy shit, we have to get yet another group of lawyers involved because it's going to require, amending the will, right? The estate planning stuff. And I don't know if I want to spend double the money, like double lawyers on this, is what I said. It was a cost basis thing. It wasn't a we're getting divorced and I want to fuck with you thing.
It was though when you said you didn't want to do it anymore because you said no, like, no, fuck. I said we have a post note being worked on, and you said no, fuck that.
No, that's not the same thing. But you're purposely citing another scenario where we were fighting. I'm saying that when I expressed logically to you that I didn't want to spend, at the time we were down like 20, 30K. It ended up being $70,000, which is way over the top because they wanted, for legal purposes, dotting I's, crossing T's, to also reflect that in the will. And I was like, this is too much for me. Like I think this is dumb, blah, 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 blah. That was 100% based on the cost that it would be. It was not in any way to fuck with you. It was literally, I don't want to spend that much money.
Why is she streaming this? Because he wanted me to correct it on the air. I kept telling him, let's leave it off stream.
No, first of all.
He wants this, though.
Well, yeah, but because it corrects the record of I've never coerced you into signing a contract, either by a legal definition, certainly not, and also not by a colloquial definition. You just generally, because we've argued before, and we've yelled at each other and blah, 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 you feel a general sense of pressure and you think some of the items that we argue about wouldn't be argued about if you had it. But that's not me making you get it under the guise of any kind of coercion, pressure, threat, or anything. And that is absolutely, if you go back and watch that stream, the impression that you gave.
What I'm saying is that she's saying that, like, well, generally there is a sense of pressure. It's like, that's not what anyone means, though, when they say, made to do something, right? Like a general sense of pressure, that's just like existing, is it not?
Everyone, when you said word for word,
I'm pretty sure I clarified what I meant on stream too. I've pretty much already explained this.
Yeah, you
this
said
is like a recap.
you clarified from plural to singular, but I'm saying it's zero. You went from, you're right, you didn't coerce me into multiple contracts, plural. It was just a contract, and that's not true. You stated that like word for word. That is not true. It's just you felt a general sense of pressure. I never pressured you around the signing of any agreement.
You're right. I felt pressure because of what you said, but you didn't hold it.
In the past.
Right, you didn't do it at the signing. You're right.
Or at any stage in the negotiating of...
Sure, I wasn't involved in the negotiations at all. I wasn't even on the fucking Google thread with the lawyers, but okay.
My point is, neither during the drafting, nor during the discussion, nor during the signing, was there any coercion. On any of the things. First of all, the coercion part doesn't even make sense on the fucking... Like, when you said plural, that makes no fucking sense. For the last almost 2 years, I haven't even been the person who brings you contracts.
Slam the door and try. He won't let me. He will not leave.
So you're choosing to address a chat thing instead of just fucking answer what
this whole thing is addressing chat.
No,
what do you
I'm
mean?
saying...
The whole purpose of I'm not addressing you when I correct anything.
Oh, so this
the whole thing is to address chat.
To address chat, not to address literally a question they're saying out of the blue when I'm asking you something as well. The whole point is you do act different on stream. The fact that you had to say that in that way for whatever reason.
I've said that to you privately too. This is exactly what we talked about on the phone. And why I said it's not going to make you look better.
We talked about privately the fact that it didn't happen. Is that what you want? Like, that's what we talked about?
I told you, this is, I told him I correct it and I explain it as emotional pressure. It's not going to be better for you.
I guarantee you this, okay? So do you realize that if I coerced you to sign a contract, that is breaking the fucking law? You understand that, right? So if nothing else, yes, saying that I didn't commit a crime and admitting that I didn't commit a crime and that you're not accusing me of that anymore.
I'm not accusing you of a crime.
Good. No, okay. If you go watch that original stream, you were. Because that's what it is. You see, that's the problem, right? It's like me saying, oh my God, you raped me. Well, if that's a misspeak, I should probably talk about that.
I don't think so. I'll answer your question earnestly. Do you think she resents you for the OF thing? I don't think so, because the truth of it is, I didn't really have to do much convincing. The conversation went something like, hey, maybe we should check out this OnlyFans thing. And she goes, yeah, make an account, do it. That was it. Like, you have to understand, right? When OnlyFans first came out, it wasn't the association that y'all think of it today. It was literally a site for specifically musicians could connect with their fan base. like the underground garage band people could like, you know, have people directly supporting them. That's what it was. Right? So it's like this idea of like, oh my God, it's your fault we're on there. It's like, yeah, I mean, that was such an early platform. Like, it would be like if you started live streaming on Twitch and later it became YouTube. You know, it's not exactly like you chose to be on the SVOD site. It just became that, right?
Because that's pretty fucking serious. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, it's like, okay, no, she didn't rape me.
I corrected
She didn't
it.
rape
Can
me.
you let me
No,
leave?
let me finish. Let's go. She didn't rape me.
You told
but
me
when I
that if
asked her
I
not to make an
corrected
advance on me, she kept making
You're
one.
making it worse for yourself.
I'm
I
not.
said, can I leave
I'm
after
not.
I corrected you? You said I could, so let me leave.
So
it's been corrected.
So you are of the agreement that you did accuse me of a crime, but you are saying now
I'm
that that is
saying I
untrue.
felt coerced,
No,
but that is the
Like
wrong term,
Patreon,
apparently.
yeah.
No. Okay, stop. Yes, because, okay, ready? Every time you want to say pressure, you say coerce to make it worse. Okay, coercion.
You just told me you're okay with me
Stop.
saying pressure.
I know. No, you didn't hear what I just said. I said every time you mean to say pressure, you instead said coerce. I mean, previously, that's what you did.
Sure.
That's what I've been saying.
Okay.
Okay. So please listen to what I'm saying before you jump to conclusions. And I'm saying is that coercion, the word, either legally or on a casual level, means that someone is making you do something because of what they are saying they're going to do to you if you don't. And that is not the same, even on a casual understanding of what pressure is. That's not the same.
Can you let me go now and go rant to your buddies?
No. I get a general sense of pressure when you ask me about another horse or whatever. But that's not you coercing me into another horse. That's just me feeling pressure because of the ask. You see, that's not the same.
Sure, but when your husband says,
No,
I'm
you
going to get rid of your animals by
you're
divorce
obfuscating.
you.
Why can't you just agree? Why can't you agree with what I just said? Because it's true. It is not coercion.
You're
I'm
right.
asking you a question.
You're right.
Right? Like, and so when you say very black and white to your entire
I
chat,
can't leave. He's leaning against the door.
you're saying to your entire chat, right, that night, and to the lawyers, that I coerced you into signing a contract. That is not
Yeah,
true.
we're reacting to drama.
I didn't coerce you ever into signing anything. Certainly not a contract. It has
My
never
own.
happened. It's generally you feel a sense of pressure, and you think the pressure would be resolved if you did something because of the assurances that contract would give you. It is purely, you see, you can't say if you're gaining something in a contract that is you being coerced to get this upside. Upside is its own reason for signing.
I don't
In a
get
contract,
upside.
that's
Yeah,
why
I
they
need
say
to
there's
pre-order
consideration
some of
in the
that,
contract. Both
Marvel
sides need to be
stuff.
getting some upside.
It's not getting an upside. It's getting the fear removed that my husband is going to decide when he's
True.
mad. Let's get a non-amicable divorce, and I'm going to take all the animals to make you miserable. That is the
That is an
emotional
upside.
pressure. That's
No.
not. That shouldn't even happen.
No, stop.
That shouldn't even be a
Stop.
thing.
Whether it should or
She
shouldn't
doesn't
happen.
even want the animals.
No, when you say, okay, ready? That's like me saying, oh, I was coerced into buying insurance because if I don't buy insurance, I could go bankrupt if the bad thing happens. And so I had to. No, stop. You're still getting something. You're getting downside protection. That is an upside. That is an upside. The insurance company is actually giving you something. You're not being coerced to pay money for nothing. You're getting something.
They already had something.
In a
They're not
post-nump,
getting
in a
something.
post-nump, you absolutely get something. You get assurance that these assets that you delineate are yours. That is absolutely something on the upside. It doesn't matter.
I already have the animals. I'm not getting them in a post. Like, they're already mine. You don't want them. I'm the one who goes to get them.
Okay, now you're being just legally unfactual. In Texas, if we buy a dog when we're married, it is legally half of our dog each.
But we have.
No, stop. I know.
Me
no,
taking care of them.
No.
makes them mine.
What I'm saying is stop. What I'm saying is that what you got then was a legal assurance that it is your dog instead of jointly owned, and that is.
That's if both people were equally as involved
Nope.
with the
No.
dog.
That's a lie. In Texas, even if both people are not equally involved, it's still half of each person's dog. Let's clarify that. That is true. That's just legally true. Same thing with any other asset, any other animal, any other horse.
I find it hard to believe that a court would decide that.
Are you serious? That's not how that works. That's really not how it works. That'd be like me saying, well, you've never driven any of my supercars, and so the court, even without a post-nump, will decide it's mine. That's so crazy.
Those aren't like beings that you have to care for daily.
Stop. They do that with kids, man. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, yeah, because the kid is the.
Oh, no, don't justify. Just stop. The point is, you did get something. You got a legal assurance. Just like
that you wouldn't
no,
get
stop.
dick. That's kind of
Sure, whatever you look. See, that's just you trying to impugn me.
No,
My
that
point
doesn't
is,
like. It
if
doesn't
you let me
mean
finish the
it's not
sentence,
getting
what I'm
anything.
saying is that you got a legal assurance and I got a legal assurance. That's what we each got. Both of us. I also got an assurance that you won't be, a dick about it as well. That's exactly what happened. We both got something out of it. No one got pressured to sign. No one got forced to sign. Neither me nor you. I'm not saying you did it to me either. Even though halfway through it, I was like, you know what? I don't know. It's pretty fucking expensive. And you're like, no, let's just do it. I'm like, okay, fine. Right? Like, there's no way I coerced you if I'm fucking the one having cold feet. Like, the fuck? Is all of what I just said true?
Yep.
And so in the future, I would urge you that when you're saying something, especially if you're streaming, that maybe you go and just Google the word before you say it. If you're about to fucking make a very strong
Nah, this is about the
claim
dogs.
that I committed a crime. Because
This is about the dogs getting out 3 times this month, and then we, found a solution via this thing called invisible fence, and then none of the dogs are wearing the invisible fence collar, despite the fact that I don't know, it costs like probably 15 or 20 grand to get it installed. This is what that's about.
coercion is illegal.
Because she found out some of them can hop over the fence, right? Which is pretty crazy, but I mean, it is what it is.
Generally,
Can I leave now?
Generally, putting pressure on someone or feeling pressure is not illegal.
Okay, can I leave now?
No, but is that an understanding that you can go with?
Yeah, you didn't. It's not illegal.
No,
Emotionally manipulate and pressure your wife.
Okay, fine. Like after we
Correct.
said it now, because
That's
what I'm
perfectly
saying,
legal.
No, what I'm saying is that to not accuse someone of something they didn't do. Can you just go a little out of your way to, like, if you're gonna make a statement like that, you fucking Google it first?
Sure.
Can you see how that's detrimental to me?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like,
No, I can. I get it. I'm sorry I didn't Google.
Right, but can you see how, like, you saying something that obviously, especially with 2022 in the rearview mirror, you realize that, like, when you say something like that, it means something different because of 2022, but also that entire statement is just factually incorrect. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, why was that important?
I just wanted to see your face without looking at you. I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing.
Dude, I'm really
I just
fucking
don't
tired.
like eye contact because it makes me cry.
So why'd you need to see my face then?
To see your expression. That's
Why?
all. I was just curious.
Okay, what'd you see?
Nothing. It didn't look that crazy.
So you wanted to try to make me look crazy?
No. I just wanted to read your face.
My point is this. You shouldn't be accusing me of things that are... Certainly, you shouldn't just be accusing me of things I didn't do in general. But if the thing is a fucking crime, you really should be extra sure that you're not using just the wrong word. In your sense, you want to say you feel pressure. You can't say I coerced you. The exact analog for that is if a man approaches you, and let's say he's a former felon, right? But he approaches you...
Can I leave now? We don't need more metaphors that don't relate to us.
It does relate to us.
It does not.
Because you say...
I already gave you what you wanted. Let me leave. You said sure. I don't know any of that. I am an adult. I will decide that I can...
I just made it real fast.
The gate is working.
All right, what do we think of that one? What tier? B? I think it's a B too. I agree. We're getting to the good shit now. This is one of the better ones, if I remember correctly.
What's up? Oh, okay. Just immediately, okay.
That man, every time.
I mean, you probably should give me a little more warning than that, but all right. Sure, but you can let me know while you're... I mean, look, if you don't want to communicate, don't communicate, guys. This is, but I'm just saying that, like, if you're getting tired, maybe let me know so I have some transition time. I mean, that's pretty... This is not anything... Well, I know. I'm just saying that, like, no, definitely do all that. But, like, what I'm saying is just, if you're getting tired and you're like, oh, I might log off in 10 minutes, even that's way better than, like, I've logged off, by the way. I mean, does that make sense? Cool. All right. Well, I'll wind down, but it'll take a little bit. All right. Bye.
Oh yeah, that's when Steven Jr. had his diaper
I have a
on.
bird on a mic and a bird on my shoulder.
Steven Jr. had his fucking diaper on. Do you see that?
Yeah, that's the wife. She called me and she said, I'm offline, by the way. I'm going to bed. I'm like, well, okay, but, it's not, I'm not going to be able to just drop everything and do that. Right? It's kind of a silly thing. I mean, like, if I did that to her, she'd be like, oh, let me finish the game, right? Like, I don't know why that's the expectation, but whatever.
Oh, you can't. Oh, in the corner.
Nick, I like your Odd Job cosplay. Odd Jobs. This is a custom tuxedo I had made. You like the stars? I mean, I've been streaming pretty consistently for 2 months, almost every day. Bro, Kate, you can't say that while occasionally having the expectation. It doesn't work that way, right? Yesterday you had the expectation. Today you didn't. How the fuck am I gonna know what the day is? Like, you just gotta have to pick one and stick with it, not flip flop. Today you don't care. Yesterday you cared. You know, like, come on.
Peru's next.
No, I mean, like, yesterday she wanted me to come to bed with her, and so she was asking me when I was gonna be done. Yeah, what's up?
That's not true. Yesterday I
Oh my
called you
God.
ahead of time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's fine. And I asked you when you want to go to bed. I didn't expect it yesterday. I'm not expecting it tonight. I'm sorry I said anything. Good night.
What does that mean? You're not fucking bullshit, dude.
I'm trying to figure out, like, what? Like, are there any context
Your call has
clues?
been forwarded to.
All right, if she wants to start a fight, we can do a fight. That's fine. I'll fucking go IRL stream her. Pick up the phone, or I'm gonna fucking
Okay.
take it to the next level, I guess. Fucking, you come in, you throw in your words, and then you just fucking go. So fucking annoying. Ugh. I can predict the next move too, I bet.
Let's see. Oh, it's big on singing.
Are we good? Okay, cool. I can probably predict the next couple of moves too. It's pretty standard. Fucking always has to get the last word in. Calls in.
No, Nick,
fucking goes
be a
to my
bigger
phone.
man and don't start this shit. Or don't push it too far, ha ha.
No, fuck that, dude. Like, I'm tired of this stupidity. Like, I never said she didn't give me forewarning yesterday. I'm saying there's an expectation. Like that's just literally true. Like, she literally said that yesterday, right? That there's an expectation. And so it's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I need to find my
I knew it.
pimp cane still.
Open the door!
Oh boy, here we go, guys. This is one of the greats.
Open the door!
Oh. Listen, okay? I'd love to see Vagabond do this. Alright? I'd love to see any of my detractors do this. I go super sane when I'm in a fight, alright?
Knock, knock, bitch.
We're just gonna play games of locking each other out now? Is that right? Well, I hope you're not jerking anyone off in there. No, dude, I literally told you something. Yesterday you told me in so many words that you wanted us to go to bed together. You said that. You said that yesterday. You said you wanted us to, and by the way, I'm yelling because I'm fucking staring at a steel door, a solid steel door. Like, before anyone goes, oh, why are you yelling? It's like, I cannot communicate through a fucking door. Bro. I need you to open the door. No, I don't think it's night.
That's the best.
Open the door. All right, we can go around the other way. If I gotta break into my own house, I will.
fucking dick, dude. There's no expectation except for yesterday when she said she wanted us to start going to bed together. What the fuck is that then? Not an expectation? Not an expectation? Oh, I'm being disrespected. No, you're not. I'm literally asking you to give me more warning so that I can accommodate the request that you made. Literally, you'd want me to do something, I'm gonna do it, and then you don't give me the fucking ability to fucking enact it. It's fucking crazy, dude. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. I really don't want to break my own fucking window to get in.
The fuck is the pepper shit?
I can't hear you if you're saying anything.
All right, here we go, guys.
No, I can break the door. It's my own door. I can do that. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
He literally talks shit about you with her chat
Open the door.
24/7.
Open the door. 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 If you're saying something, I can't hear you. Are you saying something?
You keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
Get DVR over here.
Open the door. Open the door. I should not be locked out of my own fucking house. Open the door. You see, all this fucking bullshit, fake PTSD. Fake PTSD, dude. There is no PTSD. Doesn't exist. She was upset because I was upset that she didn't want to help me find my wallet. That's it.
Nick, let her go to bed.
And then
Let's smoke a cigar.
And then she basically just made up this bullshit, right? Made up this entire bullshit about how, oh, it's my PTSD, you're gonna feel sorry for me. Fucking craziness, dude. Imagine having fucking PTSD and then seeding the situation to experience more of it. Yo! Hello? Open the door. Do you know what that means?
Kick down the door.
Do you know what it means to open the door? Huh? Yo! Open the door. Open the fucking door. Stop jacking off your boyfriend in there and open the door. When I was on Pearl's show, you had to fucking storm my room and get me to change my story for you, didn't you? Huh? Is that right? Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Also, you left your dogs out.
Nick, take a breather and have a cigar, please. Open the door, open the door.
Open the door. be the bigger person and do what? She came into my chat after I merely said, hey, it would be great if you gave me just a little bit more forewarning.
Nick, don't let her get to your head.
Nothing is getting to me. I mean, this is just a dysfunctional relationship when conflict resolution involves trying to be right in front of a random group of people. I don't care about being fucking right. I literally have admitted multiple times that there's many situations in which I should act differently, right? But like in this one, I feel like I was saying something very reasonable, which is that if you want us to go to bed together, which she literally said yesterday she did, like that was a whole talk she had with me, saying I would like it if we went to sleep together at the same time, right? Because chronically, I usually stay up later, right? And so she just had that conversation with me, and I said, okay. And then today, she's like, well, I didn't expect you to come to bed with me. It's like, the fuck does that mean? You just said you had the expectation yesterday. Like, yesterday you said you had the expectation. Today it's not an expectation anymore? How am I supposed to fucking keep track? Oh, I'm not trying to reason with the woman. I'm trying to listen to what she asked me to do that she wanted, apparently. But then she doesn't want it today, but I'm supposed to just know that. Open the door. Do you hear me? It would be a lot quicker if you opened the door. I wouldn't have to do this all night, which I will. I feel like you know how determined I can be, and so if you want to open the door to have a conversation where we sort this out.
She's in the chat.
Yeah, you just jerked off other people during your grind, I guess. Listen, if you want to have a civil conversation, I'm still willing to do that. But like, I just want to be real clear with you. Literally yesterday you told me you wanted us to go to sleep.
Katie's in chat. She messaged a few times.
I know. I see her. So then can you tell everyone then that yesterday did you tell me that you wanted us to go to bed together? You said I want us to start sleeping at the same time, going to bed at the same time together. You said that yesterday. Were you too delirious to fucking, were you too far in your rabbit hole to fucking remember that? Huh? Like, did you not tell me that literally yesterday?
Viewers are going up, open the door.
So what you're telling me is that you did not say at any time yesterday in that conversation that you wanted us to go to bed at the same time. Because you said that. You said literally, I think it would be nice if we went to bed together. You always stay up. You literally said that. The fuck does that mean to you? Does that mean, like, yes, I want you to do this, but like on some days I will spontaneously decide I don't want that? I know it wasn't a new statement, so then you're saying that you've said it multiple times. Then how the fuck am I supposed to know what days are the days where I'm supposed to definitely stick to that and what days I'm not? You just willy-nilly decide, which is fine, but as long as we're under the same impression that you just decide on a moment's notice, oh, today I want to go to bed together, today I don't care, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But then you can realize, I feel like you can understand from my perspective that it's very hard to know ahead of time until I'm told which it's gonna be. Holy shit, dude. Okay, look, so you did say it. You straight up just said it, but let's just play your dumb game and say that.
It's funny because you can't hear what she's saying, even though in person you can.
Okay, fine. We are literally gonna pretend like it was subtle. Okay, fine. So you go, okay, when I ask you the time, can you give me a realistic time? But what is that implying then? Is it not implying because you want to go to bed at the same time as me? Hence why you want an accurate time? You're just playing fucking stupid games. You said the words yesterday, but if you want to play like you only inferred the words, we can still do that. It's still the same meaning. Open the door. Like I said, I'm still willing to have a civil conversation, but that is going away pretty soon. Open the door. Open the door. I didn't say you expected me to get off stream. I told my chat, you know, if she wants me to go to bed, and you wanted to build a habit of us going to bed consistently together, well, it would be better if you let me know ahead of time when that was likely to be. Right? Like, it's just about, like, literally, you want an outcome, or at least you usually want an outcome, or you sometimes want an outcome. But you have to know how to bring that outcome to fruition via what you can do to make that more feasible for the other person. Open the door. Open the door. I'm tired of this being the MO. I will not stop. I will go all night. I do not like this fucking lockout bullshit, and I'm not going to stand for it. If you want to have a civil conversation, we can.
Drinking game
And
chat,
afterwards,
take a
then we can
shot every
sleep here and I
time
can go sleep
Nick
somewhere else.
hits the
That's
door.
fine. But I need you to open the door and not fucking lock me out as a first mechanism. Because I didn't fucking install these locks to have myself locked out. Otherwise, Monday, I will have these locks removed. You locked me out of the bedroom. I will go to sleep after it's done. There is literally maybe one living room that someone was staying in just prior. I don't know where the fucking other bedroom is. Unless you mean the fucking couch. Open the door. Open the door.
It's a series of
My lounge is not a
deadbolts
bedroom,
on the
thanks, though.
inside.
Unhinged take.
It's a series of deadbolts for
Just because someone
obvious
has fallen
reason.
asleep in a room does not make it a bedroom.
Nick, you shouldn't have said the hand job thing. Apologize and maybe shell open.
Open the door. Like I said, my patience on this is waning. I'm willing to have a civil conversation. We can make it quick, but I want a resolution to this. I don't want to be locked out.
I don't think you understand. Wow, it goes a lot longer. I don't know when someone goes like, "Don't you have personal security?" Yeah, but like, they're not made to storm into your own house. I don't know what you want them to do there.
For no fucking reason, without any words. You called me, I was civil, I picked up, I tried to fucking talk to you. Open the door! If I gotta do this for fucking 6 more hours or however many more hours
It's just
till dawn, I will.
deadbolts on the inside.
Open the door! I'm tired of the unreasonableness. I'm not gonna fucking have you just lock doors. And if you do, you're gonna know that I'm gonna be making a lot of fucking noise. Open the door. 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 Open up. Open up. Open sesame. Open sesame. Open sesame. Open sesame. What is the magic word? What is the magic word? What is the magic word? Hello. Wake up. It's time to unlock this door. Bum 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 bum
Nick, you should have been in a marching
Open the door, open the door, open the door. Open the door. Hey. I can't, if you're talking, I cannot hear you. If you're saying something, I cannot physically hear you. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Well, like, yeah, like, but like it'll be dawn, which is my point.
Why can't you kick streamers through drama earlier in the day?
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
Next
Open the
Mozart.
door.
Oh God.
Open the door.
Open the door. You're already having a conversation with me through typing in my chat. You might as well. Open the door. Open the door. Dude, look, I really don't want to break in the glass, okay? But I've already gone through the legality of breaking into my own house. I'm allowed to do it. So why don't we not escalate?
Nick, I am watching you via my Predator drone from the Everall office.
Why don't we
in
choose
DC.
to not escalate?
Just give
Can
me
you
a
even
nudge,
hear me?
I will fire
I don't
two
even know
Hellfire
if you can
missiles.
hear me. Can you hear me? I don't have my phone on me, by the way. What does open the front door mean? I've tried both of them, and literally she locked the doors while I was standing on the other side of them. I heard the deadbolts. So I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Open the door.
You're not locked out. Walk in the front door.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Like I said, it's a simple conversation. Open the door. Also open the lights. Open the door, 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 open the lights.
Maybe you should apologize for being rude and lying.
Open the door. Do you hear me? Can you hear what I'm saying?
At this point, I would have broke the window.
I'm considering it. I really don't want to because that's just another escalation. But like escalation in terms of like something that I have
Hey
not
Siri,
previously
turn on the
told me
lights.
to do. I didn't see an apology, but also I would like to talk to her face to face.
She says front door is open.
That's not an apology.
I heard he say help.
It's not unlocked. Stop saying it's unlocked. I literally heard her lock it more. I literally was standing at the other door, and she locked more bolts. It's a very simple conversation. We have it. We're done. We can go our separate ways. You can sleep here. I'll sleep somewhere else. But I just want to have a face-to-face conversation. Do you understand? Well, I wouldn't break it with my hands, if that's what you're thinking. Open the door. Open the door. I told you, this is way faster if we just have the conversation instead of doing this for 6 hours and then having the conversation. It's the same thing, ultimately. What say you? Hey, open that door. Hey,
It's time to have a conversation that doesn't involve you apologizing.
Hey, up 2, 3, 4. Up 2, 3, 4. Open that door. Open the 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 door.
Nick, apologize first. At this point, just drive a care into the house so she gets the point.
Open the door, open the door, open the door. You see, I just want it to be that when we are arguing, we don't instantly just start locking doors on each other because that's fucking retarded. And if I have to sit here and hammer for 6 hours to set that precedence, I will. I literally will.
Nick, send your attack pigeon down the chimney to unlock the door.
All right, look, Kate, I don't want to do this, but
You told me I can lock my door, just not the front door.
if I have to turn off the breakers so there's no air conditioning, I will. Let's not
I don't want to make a precedence for any of these irrational actions, so why don't you just open the door, we talk, and then it's done? How about that? Because I don't want to start depowering this room. Can we do that? Can we be reasonable? Hello? Hello? I can't hear you if you're saying anything. Do we really got to escalate it? I really don't want to do this, so can you just open the door? Or at least give me a response? Hello? 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 Hey! Do you hear me? Hello? Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock. Sure.
Next, we smoke cigars in the house.
Jesus Christ, this is not easy to do. It'll be easier if I just get my phone. Okay, whatever. If I have to fucking depower that fucking part of the house, I guess I will. Didn't really want to, but alright, whatever. Let's get our phone, let's get a light. Let's keep streaming.
Have a cigar in your office and regroup in 10 minutes.
How about I have a cigar in the main house while I turn off the power? How about that? Is that better? I like that.
It's always weird when her brother watches my streams and texts. Hey, did you pick up the Lamborghini yet? Ugh. Huh. Alright.
That plan a little better. I'm just tired of
I think earlier.
Right? Like, it's okay, we're just gonna lock doors and lock people out. Like, that's just what we always do here. So why should we do it any different? You know, like, it literally doesn't make sense. And like, and today's thing, like, what's she upset about? That she thinks I misrepresented what she said? No, she literally said that yesterday. She literally yesterday said she wanted us to go to bed together. It would be nice. That's literally what was said, word for word. I'm in my lounge, you stupid fuck. Yeah, I'm inside the other fucking part of the house that consists of garages. Like, the other building entirely. But I'm not saying I'm locked out of the house. I'm saying I'm locked out of the master bedroom. I feel like, is that not clear to you? Like, I'm not telling Stream I'm locked out of every fucking thing on the fucking property. It's just, I don't feel like I should be locked out of my own bedroom as a default. If you want to sequester in another part of the house, you can. I just don't see, like, why don't you fucking go into the guest room? Like, I don't know why I'm the one who has to fucking do that. Anyways, Red, I have my actual phone on me now. Oh, fucking goddamn, dude. I fucking hate this shit, man. Every fucking time, man. Well, let's see. Master bedroom, master bedroom, master bedroom. Living.
This was a while back.
Okay, that's fine. Breakfast nook, that's fine. Upstairs.
Yeah, we watched that the other day.
Oh, that's okay.
Probably one of the better recaps I've seen.
Okay. Why are these labeled so badly? Alright, there we go.
ABUSEtent.
All right, now we need a light, a light, a light. Yo, are you gonna open the door and have a reasonable conversation?
Based.
Are you gonna open the door and have a reasonable conversation? Kate?
Hey, Nick, I am monitoring the situation in my Oval Office. Just let me know when
Hey,
to send in the
are you
greatest
gonna open
force
the
the
door?
Earth has ever seen.
I can't tell if you're talking or not. Hello? What would you like me to apologize for?
For acting like that I'm giving you a bunch of demands and it's so crazy that your wife expects so much.
We can go watch the clips if you want. I do not believe.
You literally say it.
I don't believe that I've said that, but let's go watch it then. Show me.
You're acting like
No, just show me then. You say I said it. If it's so.
I'm not. I even said to you before you even got off the phone with me the first time. I told you you can do what you want.
I feel like you jumped in mid-conversation. I feel like you jumped in mid. Fine. If you want to go first, I'll let you go, but then I'm going to talk. Go ahead.
And then you also came up here and started making the fucking hand job accusations again, which is ridiculous.
Well, it's because you already locked the door at that point.
That does not make it okay.
It doesn't. I don't think it's okay to lock the door either.
I locked my own door.
Yes, but you're locking me out.
Is that right? Just not lock your front door.
Do you not understand that locking me out is not a good thing? You're not supposed to do that, right?
You're also not supposed to act like I'm making you get off street.
I didn't act like you're making me get off street. I literally told them, okay, then come out. Why don't you come here and show me the part in the clip where I said that then? You're convinced, show me. You can prove me wrong in front of...
You're still live. I don't have the clip. I'm not going to go back and be...
We can literally go downstairs and rewind my stream to the point you want to. Do you forget? Are you forgetting how this works on Kick? You can just watch a live stream back exactly at the point you want to. I don't believe I said that.
I'm not going to come out there when you're like this.
I'm not like anything. You're the one who's locking doors and stuff. You're watching a lot of conspiracy theory videos the last couple of days. You're out watching a lot of conspiracy videos the last few days. And it's not that surprising to me that, you know, the fucking weirdness. Nope.
Now you're acting like I'm crazy.
No, I'm not acting like you're crazy. Oh, here we go again. Can we just be reasonable real fast? Kate, we're talking here. Can we just be reasonable? Kate. Kate. Can we be reasonable? You see, this is the thing, right? She'll say, oh, are you saying I'm this? I'm like, no, I'm not saying that. Oh, fuck you. It's like, huh? I didn't say I was going to apologize. I asked you to tell me what I'm supposed to apologize for.
All right. I appreciate you guys joining tonight. I'm a little out of it from yesterday's gummies, but also I just don't feel like it's worth my time streaming to, you know, less than 200 people. So I will see you guys tomorrow.